Hi there, in this tab we're going to talk about some of the Latin beats that you'll be learning. We're going to touch on two basic Latin rhythms which will then span out into a number of other Latin grooves, but these are the first two that you'll learn, and once you've learnt those we'll look at putting them into one of the charts that I showed you in one of the previous tabs. So the first one I'm going to show you is the Bossa Nova. We're going to use stick turned around the other way to play as a rim click, and I'm going to play clave rhythm on the rim click, a 3-2 clave rhythm, which is going to be I'm going to put eighth notes on the hi-hat. And I'm going to play like a samba ostinato on the bass drum. And all together, it sounds like this. So that takes a little bit to get going. Once the student's got that, we'll then move over to the ride cymbal and we'll add the hi-hat on 2 and 4. So we're adding a little bit more coordination. The feet will start doing this. And I usually get students to apply their heel-toe technique on the hi-hat that we learnt in the jazz rhythm. So this is another chance to add a newly learnt technique to a new groove. So the feet are doing that ostinato pattern. I'm playing the clave on the rim click, and I'm just going to play eighth notes on the ride cymbal, and the Bossa Nova sounds like this. So that's the Bossa Nova. The second Latin groove that we would learn pretty much straight after, would play that with a play along until you got used to it, but then we'd look at learning the cha-cha. And we're going to play the cha-cha like this. We can do a very simple version, which would be as a very simple cha-cha. But I like to do one that's a little bit more complex, but it fits in with the chart really, really well, and it works well with the Bossa Nova rhythm that we've just learned. So, these are all the parts that are going on. Let's have a go. So that's what the left hand and the right foot are doing. The right hand's going to be playing accents on the bell, so we get this kind of thing. And we're just going to add the hi-hat in on quarter notes, so it's going to be on the same as what the bell's doing. So we get this. Also, instead of playing eighth notes, you could play just quarter notes and put that on the cowbell. So there are the first couple of Latin grooves that you're going to be learning at the Beat Studios. We'll put those with some play-alongs and get you feeling really comfortable with those. And from there we'll look at adding in some other Latin grooves like samba and songo, naningo, pedito alto, many different Latin grooves that will come up along the way. And if you want to particularly focus on Latin grooves, we can do that just as a whole study in itself. So when you come along to lessons at the Beat Studio, just direct us and say, hey, I'm really wanting to work on my Latin grooves. We've got a great program here that will really get you playing and performing those grooves in the right style with some great play along tracks, and you'll have great fun with that. Okay, thanks.